وَلَكُمْ فِيهَا مَا تَشْتَهِي أَنفُسُكُمْ. And in Jannah, for you people especially, there's going to be whatever you desire. Whatever shahwa comes to. Shahwa means strong appetite. Strong, you urge for something. There are kids in the audience here that have the strong urge to play PlayStation 3. Like their mind says, I gotta play, man, I gotta play, I gotta go. And they gotta turn it on, they gotta play it. People are addicted to video games. They're addicted to movies. A movie comes out, it's like fard, al-ayn. It's not even kifaya, it's al-ayn. You have to see it on opening night. You will be less of a human being. You will not have fulfilled your purpose in life if you were not in line and you didn't watch the movie. You can't wait till it comes out. You know? That's the attitude. And so there are appetites. You have an appetite for entertainment. You have an appetite for music. You have an appetite for chilling, just kicking it. You have an appetite for food. You have an appetite for temptation. You have those appetites. Allah says, I will fulfill all of your appetites. وَلَكُمْ فِيهَا مَا تَشْتَهِي أَنفُسُكُمْ. You have the appetite, I will fulfill it. I will leave you completely satiated. You will not be unsatisfied in any way, shape, or form. But you know what? That's just the beginning. وَلَكُمْ فِيهَا مَا تَدَّعُونَ. وَلَكُمْ فِيهَا مَا تَدَّعُونَ. So awesome. Idda'a in Arabic means to make a claim. Also means at-talab. And talaba shay'an, idda'a shay'an. Whatever you place an order of. Right now, you and I live in this world and our imagination is limited. It is limited. So the only things I can desire are within the scope of my limited imagination. Isn't that true? Everything I can want is within the scope of my limited imagination. Now, Jannah, when the Prophet describes it, sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, he says, مَا لَا عَيْنٌ رَأَتْ. What no eye has ever seen. وَلَا أُذُنٌ سَمِعَتْ. No ears ever heard. وَمَا خَطَرَ عَلَى قَلْبِ بَشَرٍ. No heart has ever even imagined what's in Jannah. When you and I, one day, by Allah's permission and His mercy, may Allah enter all of us, when we go into Jannah, is our imagination going to expand? Is it going to be that we see things that we want, that we've never even imagined before? Yeah. So now, in the beginning of Jannah, your only appetites are the ones you learned in dunya. But once you get into Jannah, you develop new cravings. You want some new stuff, because you've seen things you've never seen before. So Allah says, not only your shahwa, وَلَكُمْ فِيهَا مَا تَدَّعُونَ. Maybe some other thought crosses your mind later on in Jannah. You're like, Ya Allah, I would like some of that too. You'll have that too. It's not like, no, you already placed your orders. We only take orders once. It's not like that in Jannah. You make the order, you desire, whatever your desire is given to you, then your desires evolve. And evolve, and evolve, and they keep getting placed. And you keep asking for more things, and they keep getting given to you. وَلَكُمْ فِيهَا مَا تَدَّعُونَ. What an incredible description of Jannah, but the most incredible part is what I'm concluding with, the next ayah. This next ayah, because one of my problems is I'm Desi, so I'm going to have to explain it to you from my point of view. In Desi culture, in Indo-Pak culture, you go to somebody's house. When you go to somebody's house, they don't take you to the dining room. They take you to the living room, the guest room. And the guest room, they give you some dry fruit, chai shai, pani shani, thanda shanda, okay? Some piste badam, something, you know? They give you some snack before the actual dinner, okay? They don't give you the actual dinner first, they sit you down and they give you like maybe a mini Snickers bar or something. But whatever, they give you a little mini snack. What is the point of it? Whet your appetite. That's to whet your appetite. Then they take you for the main meal. Okay, that's the difference between those two. So initial hospitality, when you walk into somebody's house, you get initial hospitality, a little bit of a light, can I get you some water, can I get you some juice, something, while the dinner's being prepared, and the table's being set, and things like that, right? That initial hospitality is called nuzul. In the Arabic language, the initial hospitality is called nuzul. And the word nuzul comes from nazala, which means to come down. Literally that's used because the guy that came over to your house came, back in the day, he came on a horse. He came on a camel. So what did he do? He came off his horse and he came into your house. And he came to your house, and your house is also called manzil. One of the names for your house is al-manzil. And when he comes into your manzil, you give him nuzul, the first introductory hospitality, just to get your appetite started. That is called nuzul. Now this description of Jannah that I just gave you, This description that I just gave you. The next ayah Allah says, كُلُّ هَذَا نُزُلًا مِّن غَفُورٍ رَحِيمٍ. This is just introductory appetite from the one who forgives excessively, the one who's got all kinds of care and mercy. We're just getting started. All you can desire and all you can imagine to ask Allah for is just getting started. That's just introductory hospitality. And you know why that's so incredible? Because you and I, at the end of the day, نحن خالق. كم مطلوب? How much are we going to ask for? How much can we ask for? Our imagination, even after seeing Jannah, is limited. Even after seeing Jannah. So Allah will give us, without us even asking, things we can't even imagine after we're in Jannah. And that's later. That's beyond words. This is just to get your appetite started. These are the people of Jannah. And the people of Jannah that can simply be courageous about being Muslim. They can simply stand up for their Islam. They can simply make a serious commitment to themselves that they are going to become better and better and better Muslims, more and more committed Muslims, practically acting on the teachings of this deen. They will become those kinds of Muslims day after day. ثُمَّ اسْتَقَامُوا.